Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading. We're looking at the current energy for the sign of Aquarius placements. Welcome in. Let's see what's in store for you or what's coming up for you at this time. We have Judgment. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Lovers. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Moon, further validating that. So with this Judgment card, I feel like a lot is being revealed to you. I'm getting open book. Open book. There are going to be signs, revelations, and things coming up, stirring up from within you that make things quite clear, that provide you sort of that. It's probably like a missing piece of information that you've been waiting on, because I see that you have many paths that you could take your life, or you could take this situation. This Judgment is like open book. So you're going to have this full understanding. And hopefully, whatever choices you make moving forward, this card is recommending being true to yourself. Being true to yourself. So this Judgment can also bring up and stir up things inside of you where you realize there were certain areas, or you were in certain relationships that weren't true to you, that went against your values somehow, some way. We have Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups that flew out here. So Seven of Cups is options. Nine of Cups is true heart's desire, longing. Knight of Pentacles is backing this with the work, showing up in this. So I feel like for Aquarius right now, what's coming up to you is purpose. It's your mission. It's what you're here to do. There's a call to live more authentically, more in alignment. And I know that's not easy. It could feel like some of us don't have the luxury to show up in our purpose because we have bills to pay. We have mouths to feed, families to support, Show Aquarius the way here. What is the way for Aquarius right now? Page of Swords. It's like you already know. You already know the right path for you. You already know what's true for you. Yes, there's options. Yes, there's so many ways you can take something. What is true to you, though? Out of all these options, out of all these choices and decisions, what truly aligns? What truly calls your spirit? Page of Cups. What fills you with joy? With these page energies, it also feels like there's new beginnings. There's fresh air. I'm getting new air or new life. New beginnings is what's coming through. Breathing life into something. I feel like there could be a purpose coming up that you find time to do with the Knight of Pentacles. You're in charge of your time. Notice how this woman is on the black horse. You're in charge of your time. So you could be even setting out 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, an hour if you have it, or more, to do something here that makes you feel alive again, that breathes new life into you. This feeling of inspiration, this feeling of truth, this feeling of honoring the soul. It takes strength and courage to show up in this way. Let's look at your environment. Aquarius's environment. We have, 10 of Swords. Endings. With a new beginning right around the corner. We are in between eclipses. We have an eclipse coming up this, I believe, Saturday, March 30th, or the 29th. Either way, we're right in between eclipses. This is a time of energy. I was going to say energy baggage, but I meant to say releasing the energy, releasing the baggage, releasing the stuff that has just been occupying space. So this could even be clutter. This could be mental clutter. This could be some loose ends that you have yet to tie that create like a heaviness in the air, in the body, in the mind that slow us down. I had a huge revelation this week, and I know all about endings, and this is something I've been preaching for years. But this was the week where I truly understood that even the most minimal, almost seemingly insignificant loose end that we leave unattended to can be heavy. So I tied up a bunch of loose ends this week, and boy, oh boy, do I feel free. Boy, oh boy, do I feel the weight lifted. So I feel like with the 10 of Swords, are there any loose ends that you could tie up? Is there anything that you're holding on to that has no life in it anymore? The life is around you, but there's something about a certain connection or tie to something that is lifeless right now. And what you're really being called to do by the looks of the cards you have here is enter spaces where it's life-giving, ultimately, where there's new life. That's what seems to be coming through here. Let's get some advice, and then I'm going to pull from other decks. Advice for Aquarius. We have, the Fool card and the Empress. Notice the body of water. Notice how alive this space that you're entering into is. It's full of life, full of maybe adventure. We have the 0 point here. This is a new start. That is precisely what this new moon solar eclipse is activating in the collective, is a brand new start. Now, if we can base it on something with the Empress card that is once again life-giving, life-supporting, the Empress is about creation, co-creation with the divine. It's for fertile. So what you're moving away from is dead end situations, dead end energy like what I said earlier, that is just taking up dead space. So there could even be clutter. I'm noticing some things in my office, so this message applies to me too. Aquarius in the 10th house here. There could be stuff that's just taking up space still. And we want to kind of move or tie these loose ends because there is this strong feeling of this new beginning. New beginnings arising for the collective. Renewed energy, restored life. Coming to spaces that feel dead and null. Let me see where I'm called. I was You know what? I pulled from this deck. There might be a message in here for you. Aquarius. Is there a message here for Aquarius? Yeah, I just love the light shining on this Fool card. The water. Okay. This card says be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. So 2 cards from 2 different decks inviting you to be true to who you are. Typically, this is an Aquarian signature. Aquarians are definitely, if there's any sign that's going to be true to them, it's going to be an Aquarius. But you could have been caught up in a little bit of a maybe conditioning, programming over the last few months, years, that you're truly invited to break free from. You might catch it. Like, that's what this book of judgment, there's like a revelation. You might catch something like, whoa, how did I get here? I've been so far off my path or my calling, so distant from my values, how I see my life. I have dreams that I'm not going for. They're still in my heart. What's happening here? There could be some self-talk, coming up. Be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. Let's see. Safety, identity, and connection are all beautiful aspects of life that we crave to know and have. Sometimes in our search for these treasures, we can lose touch with ourselves along the way. The fear of not being a part of a collective or of not finding the connections we need to feel safe can lead us to betray who we really are. We may choose to mold ourselves to existing patterns and expectations of the people around us, and in doing so, miss out on the unfoldment of our true selves. If you have pulled this card, then there may be aspects of yourself or your inner child that has been betrayed in order to be accepted by someone or something. So actually, thinking about Aquarius is the collective. So to offset that energy, you want to look to your opposing sign, Leo, the individual, the star of the show. I often find that Aquarians, when they understand that you're not just an Aquarius, you have the whole zodiac sign within you. You can pull from your opposing sign. In fact, most Aquarians become celebrities or well known, pulling from that Leo Aquarius axis. There's somewhere in your life, be it intimately or in a work scenario, where you have fallen with the collective when you're really supposed to be the star here. Okay, let me see what else we can get. And I love how this card came through with the unicorn, with the butterflies. I mean, it's so Aquarius. Any more messages for Aquarius? You have protection. Protection. So we have this link between that card and the Empress card. I almost feel like you need to know that by following your heart's longing, by following something that is innate to you, you will be protected. You might have feared failure or rejection from others. You are going to be safeguarded from that. In fact, if people do reject you for being true to yourself, then those are not your people. Okay, those are not your people. 10 of Swords, dead end situations, relationships, groups. You're moving, you're called to shift towards more alignment, and it'll be safer in that place than you imagine. It's safer when we can be ourselves as opposed to wearing a mask to fit in. Because we can finally break free from the people, the groups that are just, it's obviously not a right match. And by freeing yourself from that, by being who you are, you can meet with the people who actually truly appreciate you for who you are. And it's the safest feeling in the whole world. Being understood, being seen, being validated for who you truly are. This card flipped over. I guess 2 of them. Bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. We have that with the Fool card. You have antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. And fox spirit. Think on your feet. I'm called to take the bat spirit. After something has run its course and died or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there's a promise of a new beginning. Rebirth is assured, just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. Bat spirit has come to remind you that the rebirth is a miraculous one. And for the very best elements of what you had to give up in the death of the old are still present in the new, amazing life forming now. This is the miracle and magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith in your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. Bat spirit reminds you that at present, you are in unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. However, you are called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. Bat spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all your hopes and dreams, your fears and worries, and assures you that this new version of your dream, this move from darkness into light, from lost to found, death to rebirth, comes to fruition with love at its core. Bat spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than ever before. If you feel you are in the dark, know that come morning, all will be revealed and things will be in a new form that is right for you. Whew. Now, doesn't that just summarize all these cards here? Doesn't it just make it all make sense? You start with the Judgment card, which talks about what the way that came through for me was things being revealed. And what does it say here? All will be revealed, Aquarius. Right now you could see where there are dead ends in your life, where there are situations that truly don't align, that truly don't fit, that keep you boxed in, caged in somewhere. When you're truly meant to be free. Fool card. There's also talk about creation in this bat energy. How you are birthing something new. And look at your advice. The Empress and the Fool card, literally birthing something new. 0. This protection card came in, like safeguarding this passageway, this journey, this gestation period. There's going to be signs of growth as well. I love this for you, Aquarius. I'd love to see how this energy transforms and evolves in your next reading. So I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, stay connected, and I'll see you next time. Take care.